Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that could make or break the way your business uses AI. Why every small and medium sized business, yes, every single one, needs an AI policy. Now, let me pause here. When you hear the word policy, most people think of bureaucracy, binders of rules no one ever reads. But an AI policy, especially for SMBs, is not about red tape. It's about building trust, protection, and consistency in how you use one of the most powerful technologies of our time. Think of this lecture as a blueprint. By the end, you'll not only understand why a policy matters, but also see how it directly impacts customer loyalty, employee confidence, and your bottom line. Let's start with the metaphor I like best, an A. I policy is your moral compass. Picture this: two employees at your company both use ChatGPT. One carefully reviews every response before sending it to a customer. The other copies whatever the AI spits out, no checks, no thought. Who's right? Who's wrong? Without a compass, it's guesswork. With a compass, your AI policy, there's no ambiguity. Everyone knows the right path. And here's the do and don't lesson. Do. Write your policy in plain language that employees can act on. Don't. Assume common sense will guide everyone. Because when deadlines are tight, shortcuts happen. A policy prevents those shortcuts from becoming disasters. Now, you might think this sounds like something big tech companies need. Why should my 20-person company care? The answer is simple: you have less margin for error. Here are the three big reasons AI policies matter for SMBs. Trust. Customers today are more informed. If they don't trust how you use AI, they'll walk away and they won't come back. Reputation and compliance. One ethical slip up, a biased ad, a mishandled chatbot, a data privacy violation can cause irreversible harm. Large companies survive scandals, small ones rarely do. Consistency. In an SMB, employees often wear multiple hats. Without clear policies, five different people might use AI tools in five different ways, leading to chaos. Case in point, a small HR consulting firm started using an AI tool to screen job applicants. With no guidelines, some recruiters relied on the tool entirely while others ignored it. Result: inconsistent hiring decisions, and a major client complained that the process was unfair. That complaint could have ended the contract. What saved them was drafting a basic AI policy. Recruiters had to review AI suggestions, document reasons for overrides, and ensure fairness was tested quarterly. The client renewed and trust was restored. So here's your takeaway. In SMBs, your reputation is your safety net. An AI policy protects that net. Let's look at a concrete case study. A mid-sized retailer rolled out an AI-powered recommendation engine. The idea was to increase sales by showing customers products tailored to their browsing habits. Sounds great, right? But here's the problem. The algorithm was trained on skewed data. It favored younger male customers and excluded women from seeing certain promotions. What happened next? Complaints started flooding in. Long-time female customers felt ignored. Sales dropped. Now, here's where the story turns. The retailer introduced a one-page AI policy with three core rules. All algorithms must be checked quarterly for fairness. Any personalization must avoid demographic bias. Customers should have the ability to understand and challenge recommendations. The outcome? Complaints disappeared, customer satisfaction rose by 40%, and sales conversions jumped 25%. The lesson here is powerful. AI without a policy can erode your brand. AI with a policy can strengthen it. So, how do you actually put this into practice? First, start small. Your AI policy doesn't need to be a 50-page document. One or two pages are enough. Second, be clear. Use plain English, not technical or legal jargon. Everyone, from your sales staff to your marketing intern, should be able to understand it. Third, commit to reviews. Technology changes fast. What's ethical today might be questionable tomorrow. Review your policy quarterly, just like you'd review finances. And here are the do's and don'ts. Do. Tie your policy directly to your AI use cases. If you use chatbots, write rules about when humans step in. Don't copy and paste a generic policy from a blog. Your policy should reflect your customers, your risks, and your business values. Let's recap the journey so far. An AI policy acts as your moral compass, guiding responsible use. For SMBs, it builds trust, prevents costly mistakes, and ensures consistency. Case studies show us the difference between chaos without a policy and growth with one. And practically, even a one-page document can create huge value when it's specific, clear, and regularly reviewed. Remember, policies are not paperwork, they are promises. Promises to your customers, employees, and society. Before we wrap, let's test your understanding. Question: why does an SMB need an AI policy? A. To save money. B. To look good on paper. C. To build trust, prevent risks, and ensure consistency. If you chose C, you're correct. Let's unpack why. Saving money might happen, but that's a side effect, not the main goal. Looking good on paper without action is meaningless. The real value lies in building trust, protecting your reputation, and creating consistent, responsible AI practices. That's the core of why we're here. So, as we close this lecture, here's my challenge. Start drafting your AI policy today. Even if it's just one page, that's a powerful first step. In our next lecture, we're going to break down the components of a strong AI policy. What exactly should go into that one page? We'll cover the principles, the processes, and the guidelines that make your policy practical and actionable.